I thank the gentleman for yielding. I also oppose the Cicilline amendment as it is infinitely regressive. If we are to list out everything that would be disqualifying for someone, we, as Mr. McClintock mentioned, would have to list murder and battery and armed robbery and all the other things that are taking place in all of the Democrat-run cities and states that have defunded police and are continuing to see violence rise. So rather than listing every offense, I think the underlying amendment is sufficient to allow the chair to be able to make a judgment about who could be designated to lead the pledge, and the amendment would be unnecessary and superfluous and regressive. I yield back to the gentleman.
I thank the gentleman in the time I have remaining. That does remind me that most of the members, at least the members who served on this committee in the last Congress, were on record at some point saying they wanted to defund the police, and that seems a pretty subversive thing. And I read into the record on more than one occasion in this committee their actual statements to that point. So again, don't need to go down this trail. We're overly politicizing something. I oppose this amendment, and I think it is obvious to everybody what this is about. It's unfortunate. Yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Who seeks recognition? Gentlelady from Georgia, Ms. McBath, is recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I just have to say I really take offense to the comments that were just made about individuals on this side of the aisle that actually have worked or tried to defund the police, you know, or just are not in support of the United States and the flag. That is extremely offensive. And I know for a fact Democrats have spent as much time and effort as the Republicans trying to make sure that we are securing all the resources that we possibly can for our law enforcement. We support law enforcement. So I really take great offense to the comments that are made, and I hope that you will gingerly, going forward, not try to just make those kinds of broad statements about my colleagues on this side of the aisle, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. Who seeks recognition? Gentleman from Texas, Mr.